So now when we're going back to the color A section, which is your section with the arrowhead stitch, we change the color at the last stitch and we continue with row 2 repeat, which is directly Tunisian simple stitch 2 together and yarn over normal way, not the yarn over purlwise, but yarn over the normal way, right? So yarn over and then Tunisian simple stitch 2 together. Now remember that we still are in working in the smock stitch stitches, so you will have that alternate issue of that yarn over going getting pulled by the side. So be careful and pick up your stitches properly. So yarn over and Tunisian simple stitch 2 together, right? So keep continuing that all the way till the end. And once you reach the end, we will have the yarn over, a Tunisian simple stitch, a yarn over and a Tunisian full stitch. So you have the yarn over and then Tunisian full stitch, right? And then your Tunisian last stitch through the 2 loops, right? Now here what happens is you're increasing the stitches only by 1, irrespective as compared to when we changed color from A to B, we increased 2 stitches and then subsequently 1 stitch each row. But when we change from color B to color A, we increase only by 1 stitch and subsequently the same, increase 1 stitch every row, right? So I'm going to do the return pass. So this row might not look similar to your previous row because we worked into the smock stitch last row. So we basically completed the smock stitch with this first row of your arrowhead stitch, right? So that's your repeat. Now we're going to go into row 3 repeat. So I'm just going to do that. So TSS, Tunisian knit stitch, and TSS, that's your repeat, Tunisian simple stitch, Tunisian knit stitch, all the way till the end. And then you have a Tunisian full stitch and your Tunisian last stitch. So I've completed that row and now you can see how we're back to color A. So the repeat is again going to be row 2 and row 3 repeats, and now you can see that this end remains straight. We keep increasing on this side. You can see the texture of the arrowhead stitch and the smock stitch. This creates a very lacy texture. This creates a very solid kind of a texture. So a couple of things to remember: don't forget the yarn overs at the end wherever it's required. You'll miss the count. Count every row so that you don't miss out on the stitch counts on any of the rows, and it becomes easier for you to find out if there's a mistake. Mark your rows if you feel it's convenient for you to remember how many rows you have completed. I have also have a stitch count and the row numbers table chart where you can tally and find out what row you are on, right? So you keep repeating this all the way till the end in as many number of repeats that's mentioned in the pattern, and hope this is good enough for you to start and work on the Callista wrap. Thank you.